Hello, I'm Chris Nieratko, and welcome to another episode of Skaters in Cars, looking at spots. In this episode, we're in Tempe, Arizona with Send Help Skateboards pro, Marty Murawski. We're going to check out a bunch of spots that he grew up skating, including the classic Wedge. You ready to go?
Let's do this. Which car are we taking? This one right here.
Growing up and seeing Kopelman and Ellington, how did you not turn into a Zero kid?
Well, I think when I was younger, I would jump down stuff more. Like I wanted to be kind of like skate like that. But then I realized I was better at skating manuals and ledges.
What age was that when you figured that out?
Probably right before Film Bot Files, so it was after high school. I was probably like 20, 21, something like that. We were pulling up to the first spot that I hope is still here.
What is this now?
When I was younger, I wanted to jump down stuff. And at the time, I think I would just imagine it was like a big set of stairs, but I just learned switch 360 flips. I was like 12 years old, and I wanted to switch 360 flip this huge 2-block. And I rolled both of my ankles at the same time. But the fact that I landed primo, and then the board rolled over, and I fell back, and it just rolled them both at the same time.
Let's see if it's as big as you remember.
The first place I'd take you guys to is this huge set right here. Big 2-block. I used to do tricks down it and pretend like it was an actual set of stairs. I love the footage. I think that's why I wanted to come here. It's just so I could show that footage of the fall.
Think you'd switch tray that today?
At what point did you start looking like David Duchovny?
I don't even know. I think you were the first or second person that ever said it.
The minute I met you, I thought I was on an episode of the X-Files.
Before that, I got Christian Slater a lot, and then like Zach Braff. Yeah, the new ones like Charlie Day. Kids will like tag me on Instagram.
In the heyday of David Duchovny, that must have helped you out with the ladies.
Not really.
No?
I always had girlfriends, man.
Would you ever consider maybe going to like a sci-fi expo in a Mulder suit?
It would be funny.
I think
I'm sure I would.
Ladies would love that.
School's still maybe going on, so we're gonna just run up there and look at it really quick. It's been a while since I've actually skated it. Manny dropped Manny. You can see the wall ride marks on the roof behind it.
Oh wow, yeah.
I just stuck to this thing. Quite a few tricks, a lot of time trying the same trick over and over.
I like how they skate stop the parts that skates.
It doesn't look like anybody ever skated as a ledge.
No, they never did.
So ways to skate stop.
Like it always takes like just the smallest, simplest things for me to like and skate.
Yeah.
You know, just it'll be like a tiny ledge or whatever. There's really not that much to certain things.
You feel you're more productive in California?
I feel like I street skate more here, and I'm able to get footage easier here. You know, when you're here, you're a little bit more out of sight, out of mind, right? There, you're like on Instagram and all that social media stuff. You know, like people think you're doing more, even though like you might not be getting footage as much. You know.
How did everything happen with Send Help? How did you get on that team?
I've been friends with Randy Placer for like a long time. Film Bot Files went to Barcelona to film, and him and all of his friends were out there. We were there for a month, so we hung out like the whole time, and then just have been friends ever since then.
It seems like there's just this resurgence of really small brands.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's more pure that way.
For sure.
And it's, you know, they can actually take the risk to make that is like good, just to kind of bring that life back into it, just fresh again, you know? Next is Deck Park. It's one of the classic kind of old school spots, right in the middle of downtown on the top of the tunnel.
This classic spot. Skated it forever. This ledge over here is the famous one, and that's the one Alyssa Steamer did the nollie tail slide, slip out, hit her face, which I actually almost did the same thing before her. I just remember I'm just gonna jump on it and see how it goes, and I just fully slipped out sideways. Barely missed it. Brian Reyes did like 50-50 wall ride in. Classic AZ spot.
Both your older brothers skated. Is that how you got into skateboarding?
Yeah, when I was I think 4, I just started rolling around on my knees, and they skated. I just kind of wanted to, you know, hang out with them.
Yeah.
So I skated with them up until I think 10, and then I quit when I was 10 and got all fat and ate chocolate and played video games.
Did you really get
fat?
fat?
Yeah, I got pretty chubby. Yeah, when I was 12. and just started skating again. And then from then on, like I knew I would never quit again, you know?
What is this spot?
Just a small like metal ledge.
What do they call this spot? Ice House?
Across the street, the place is called Ice House. I was going there a lot to skate, you know, try and film or like, you know, if you have a trick on a metal ledge or just whatever, a trick you want to sit there and try for a long time, it was like perfect for it.
This high ledge right here?
Yeah, this one.
Damn, waist high you're skating that?
Yeah, it looks really low on film actually.
Yeah, wow.
It's really low.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I used to like never get kicked out of here, and you know, just a perfect metal ledge. Again, like simple things. They just come here and try over and over. Honestly, I liked filming here too because it looked like it actually had some character or something. You know, it looked downtown-ish.
So what was the deal with the grid? Like, how come you could skate this spot in downtown, you can't skate other spots?
I think it was Jefferson is the next road up, but everything from Jefferson to the top of downtown, they had like a grid where you couldn't skate. If they just saw you riding on your board, they would, you know, give you a ticket or something. And this was just outside of it, and the people who owned the building didn't give a shit.
Isn't a police station right here?
Yeah, it's right across the street.
The cops don't mess with you?
Before they didn't, but now it's a mess.
This next spot is probably the most famous Phoenix spot.
Super classic Arizona spot, all the stuff. The Wedge has a Colvin all the way over the top. I think like Jeff Raleigh board slid to kinked hubba, and then people skate the hubba. I used to skate there when I was like 13, 14, like before there were any parks. That was where I was at every single day.
Yeah, Muska did a whole bunch of tricks down it, like in feedback, like Raleigh board slid. Some kid apparently lip slid it from the top flat down, flat down. I haven't seen the footage, but it's crazy. Skate park's here now. They put that in later. And then the bump over Rock Gap is over here too. A lot of people did tricks over it around the feedback in that time.
Wow, this is a lot wider than the pictures make it out.
Yeah. Apparently Colvin pushed Mongo around this corner and then ollied this. Yeah, famous thing here at the Wedge.
So 4 of us across?
4 of us minus an arm. A year or so ago, Steve Forsner ollied it, got towed in with the motorcycle. Yeah, with that.
Damn!
Kid went up to my brother and was like, I heard that Marty grinded the top of this railing up here, which is like on that bridge, and transferred over into the wedge, into the bank, which is not real. We did like this Arizona video, and I was like, oh, I should just fake it and put it in there. Then I can see I did it, like or whatever. It's in my part. But yeah, there's bridge grind.